Good morning, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. I'm having a little chuckle because sometimes I can come on to do a reading and you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. This is my third attempt this morning. I've got a bit of hay fever, so I've belted out a big sneeze in one of the videos, which probably would have frightened the life out of all of you. My sneeze is so big. I've had just a few attempts at getting this going, so hopefully this is the right one. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I've had a lot of new people come on board and it's been beautiful to sort of pick up again and reach new people. But what I want to say more than anything is how much I appreciate the people that have followed me on the journey so far. It's been an amazing journey. I felt very overwhelmed by it all this morning, which it does do every now and again. I get these amazing feelings of gratitude that make me want to just, make me want to just give you a shout out and say thank you. So I'm really grateful for this journey. The first thing I want to do though is I want to say thank you to the lovely Chris who got me through the 2 decks that I've been trying to get. I could not get these in Australia. They do not ship to Australia. And they may do one day, but at the moment, no. So Chris, I want to say thank you to you, but these came so quickly. I've never had a delivery come that quickly, I don't think. Thank you for the beautiful card you enclosed, which I think is an absolute delight. Have a look at that. It's just gorgeous, and that one's sort of like sitting out a little bit. I want to say thank you for going to such trouble for me to start with, but it was more about your comments in the cards, and that's what humbled me more than anything. So I want to say thank you so much for your time, your kindness and your generosity. Thank you. Okay, let's get down to business. So firstly, 23rd of October for the beginners class is completely booked out now. I'm going to run an intermediate class in November and possibly another beginners class in December, although I might leave it till next year. We'll see how things go. My website now has a booking calendar. You can book yourself, you can book your time, you can book a taped reading or recorded reading, and you can book face-to-face with me. It's all under your control. The only thing you need to do is check out your own time zones. If you have difficulty doing that for whatever reason, I'm still more than happy for you to contact me directly through email. But keep in mind that if the bookings are already on the website, I can't offer a second one to you, obviously, because I can't be in 2 places at once. But there are times when your needs will go outside of those realms. So if you're, unable to get a time in your time zone, please let me know. I do allow later nights on a couple of nights a week, and I do allow a couple of early mornings as well for people who are in a different time zone. So if you're having trouble booking, contact me directly. The email address I think is underneath in the box. Okay, the other thing is now I only have 1 place left in my coaching program. Thank you for your tremendous response to that, by the way. I love the coaching. It's something I love to do. Each coaching program is at your discretion. We do what you need to do. You tell me what you want. First session we get to know each other a little better. By the second session we're really getting into challenges. So I will be able to offer you in that time lots of resources. I do expect you to take them away and watch them. And we just work towards what you need to work towards. So life coaching isn't about giving you advice or telling you what to do. It's more or less working at your pace. So you need to be open. It's very difficult to work at expanding your life if you're not in the place to expand, and if that's the case, it's probably not the time or the right time. All right, so we're going to use the Mythic Tarot for your reading here this morning. So let's get into it, huh? All right, so we have, wow, 6 of Wands coming straight out of the gate, the card of victory. The victory card, it does talk a little bit about sort of not being too, all the cards sort of teach you sort of some stuff around humility, like the 9 of Cups. Even though it's a wish card, we are being asked, to sort of stay within the energy of gratitude. The 6 of Wands is no likely different. The reason being is the Six of Wands is sort of saying to you, although you've got victory, you know, still stay humble to who you are. But it's a very, very important card in regards to being recognized or being seen. So it comes up when people are finally sort of seen for promotion, for example, at work, or that somebody that you've sort of been crushing on has finally noticed you back. So it's very much this energy of people seeing you. And I always talk about that because a lot of people who've been through childhood trauma, for example, have got very, very good at making themselves feel invisible, which sort of when you get to be an adult, you don't want to have so much anymore. It's such a strange feeling. Like, I can tell you, I can meet a person 3 or 4 times and they won't remember me, which sort of fascinates me a little bit, but it's true. So what we have is this tremendous mechanism to keep ourselves hidden from people until we're ready to show our face. I don't know how we do it. It's very, very clever and very much a survival tool that you've learnt in childhood. You learnt to hide yourself away so you didn't get into trouble. You learned to hide yourself away so there were no fights and arguments, and you just become this little stealth warrior when you get older. And it sort of confused me a lot because I used to wonder why people didn't remember me, but it was a very clever tool. Okay, so now I'm more grounded, I'm more in my own body, I'm more aware of myself, and it doesn't happen quite so much anymore, but when it happens to me, I know I've dipped back into that old energy. Six of Wands here, finally being recognized, finally somebody seeing you for who you are. Really nice energy coming through. The Two of Pentacles here, and the Two of Pentacles can talk about balance. It can talk about 2 options, but it also talks about weighing something up. So it's like that energy where, you know, you may have 2 opportunities. Let's face it, if you're in the cake shop and there are 2 equally good cakes there, or 2 ice creams to pick from, it's that energy of trying to decide, go inside, trying to understand which direction to go in. I very often see it when someone's got a decision to make where one thing that they really want, but the other thing is, you know, more likely better for them. But whatever this is for you, there seems to be some sort of decision to be made here, and I feel like it's got something to do with this idea of being recognized for something, because we do have the Queen of Wands coming through here. Okay, all right, so I feel like this is your energy at this time. So when you're in the Queen of Wands energy, you're feeling really good about yourself. You're probably in a place where you feel really comfortable with where you are. You might have enough money coming through. You might feel really good in a financial sense. You may be very sort of content with your life as it is. I feel like something else is being presented to you here, some sort of opportunity to maybe take on something new. For example, you could be working, you could be very happy with your job, and somebody's giving you an opportunity to step up into management. And I see you here really trying to balance out, where does that suit me at this time, or am I so content with where I am? But somebody's seeing your potential here. Now the thing is, with potential, that's really good. And I feel like for some of you, it may have to do with a business. I'm getting a strong business energy coming from this card. So it could be possible that you've been working, you're very comfortable with your job, you're very comfortable with where you are, and maybe you've thought about having your own business, maybe you've even shared that with people, but it's like an opportunity is coming into you now. And with that Two of Pentacles, I'm really feeling like you're trying to work out whether you can put this opportunity into your day, whether you have enough time for it, whether you are... Because whatever this is, it looks like it could be some sort of contract. So for example, you may be doing what you need to do, but somebody's definitely offering you more money here or more opportunities. But I feel like at the moment your life seems to be sort of on track. I'm not really sure that you want to disrupt things at the moment, but there's certainly a feeling here of thinking about it. Three of Pentacles tells me there's some sort of energy coming through. You have a Chariot card here. So there's definitely some sort of forward movement here. This is the card of Cancer coming through. So it could be a person, it could be somebody offering you an opportunity at a relationship or an opportunity to I almost want to say restart, so I'm going to leave that there. But there is definitely an opportunity to move forward here. But you're in Eight of Swords energy, so you've got in your head about this. The Magician is here. I love that when the universe does this. It's like, look, this is what you wanted. This is what you asked for, all right? And you've got to go down a different path here with the Two of Wands. All right. Okay, I see it. Change has to happen. There is something here that you are being offered that is really good. It's really good. Whether it's a new relationship, whether it's an opportunity to embark on a new endeavor, whether it is, you know, financial support to do a particular thing you may have, an idea for a business that you're trying to get off the ground, and then as soon as you do that, somebody walks in and says, I love your idea, here's your financial backing. It could be a brand new job. If it is, it's more than likely something about project management or managing something yourself. Whatever this is here, you're being called down a new path. This path would have always been there, but maybe you didn't see it before. Because there's sort of this energy of being recognized, right? So you're looking, thinking, do I go down this new path, or am I quite happy staying where I am? Now, I always do that whole talk around you need to take risks, you need to open up. There is no growth in your comfort zone. If you're happy being in your comfort zone, that's fantastic. But if you want to grow and expand and be more than you currently are, then there are risks involved. And I feel like here there is a huge risk for you going down this way. Now, it has a Fool energy. So the Fool card sort of does talk about taking that leap of faith. But I also see this energy of change, and I feel like it's you've got to change something within your thinking. You've got to change something within your psyche to move in this direction. So maybe you've got to let go of some sort of fear, some sort of indecision to move down this brand new pathway. I think it's really good. I feel like it's a beautiful energy. But I feel like for you, it might come at a time when you're very comfortable with where your life is. Yeah, see, we have the Hierophant here. So first off, I want to say this opportunity may come from somebody who's very well established, okay? So it may be coming, say, from a government agency or a large agency that have headhunted you, because the Six of Wands is there. But there is a feeling here that for some of you, this may be some sort of long-term commitment coming through. And it may be that you're quite comfortable dating someone, playing the field, doing whatever you're doing and just having fun. And now somebody's landing commitment in your lap and you are really nervous about going in that direction. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a really solid offer that's coming your way. I do see I can see this, if you have a look, he's got the offer in his hand here. But there's so much potential in this card. Whether it's moving to a different organisation, whether it's taking the road with a new partner, there is a lot of potential in this. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with here sees your value. They really do. And they want to either sort of be with you on that journey, or they want to offer you an opportunity here that you never saw coming. All right, let's have a look and see where we're going. All right, so we have the Six of Swords coming through. There's the Fool card. So I say to you often, I feel the energies, but the card needs to come through. We also have 3 major arcana. I've been seeing a lot of major arcanas in the readings this week. So I feel like for many of you, this is an opportunity here to expand yourself, expand your knowledge, or expand your capacity to move forward. There is a lot of security and stability coming through in these cards. So for many of you, this is really good, whatever this opportunity is. But there's also this sort of energy, like I said, of wanting to take a leap of faith. But maybe at this point in time, you're not really sure of the direction you want to go in. I feel very much with the Six of Swords, it's very often moving from, calm waters treacherous waters into calm waters. But here it feels to me like you're unsure of the journey. So you almost feel like you've sort of stopped to take a good look around here. The Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. It is about looking at an opportunity and seeing some potential in it that you've not seen before. But the Fool card also takes into consideration that what you're doing may disrupt this stability. So this is what you're worried about. But for me, this is showing that actually there's more stability in this situation than what you had before. Now, for many of you, you see, there's a choice here with the Lovers card. So I feel like for many of you, this is some sort of opportunity in love. Now, I know that the readings will go sometimes in a completely different way. So I feel like I'm talking to people who are either making a choice about a career, maybe a completely different direction. You may have finished some sort of training, or you've got expertise here with the Six of Swords because you're moving into a new career. There's a brand new opportunity. But I feel like here with the Fool, there's some sort of nervousness around, do I take this on? Do I go for it? Do I stay where I am? And for some of you, this will be about romance. Maybe somebody's offering you something long-term and you're worried about getting into something long-term again, because I have the Two of Swords coming through, which says to me there has to be a decision made that not necessarily, and we have the Six of Cups coming through. All right, and we have the Moon. Wow, okay. So this energy here says to me that there's possibly, for some of you, raising issues from your past. But there's definitely decisions in love here. So for some of you, this could be past love. For others of you with the Moon, there's this feeling here that you either did not see this coming and it's come out of the blue, or there is that anticipation of dealing with emotions that perhaps you've kept down for so long. Okay, let me just, the Temperance card. Wow, look at these major arcanas again. This is huge this week. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so if I start from the front card here, I feel like either way you're feeling like there is like this energy of loss here. And I feel like here, because we do have the Emperor here, whoever this person is, it feels to me like there was something lost here in the past that is bringing this around again for you, because it's raising a lot of emotion. So you may have somebody coming in or coming back that you've known before. There's a history here with the Six of Cups. Now, for others of you here, if this is more around an opportunity in work or career, and I still have to go with that because I still have the energy very, very strong here. There is a feeling here that you are worried about, and I'm not really big on the whole failure thing. But both energies bring through this energy of what happens if this doesn't work? What happens if I don't succeed? That's the energy I'm getting through. This fear of taking a leap of faith and then things don't work out. So if this is about giving away a job or moving into a personal business, then the fear is here. And the universe here is sort of talking to you about stability and temperance, about tempering your emotions here. Because I feel with the Emperor here, we have an opportunity that's very, very big, that is going to prove very lucrative and very successful. But you have to see beyond your own fears here. So this may be fear of moving forward. There's a lot of cards of choice and balance here. A lot of choice and balance. So I feel like somehow or another you're being tested by the universe to see if you've grown the way you need to grow, and whether you are ready to take these opportunities that the universe is now sort of putting in your path. And I feel this is not just here to test you, but to see if you're ready to take on what you're destined to have in your life. So let's have a look. We do have the Victory card. So I know there's been some sort of energy of somebody noticing you, wanting to connect with you. But there's a balance here required. I feel like you're in a very good place in your life and you're not really sure whether you want to accept this. This is a contract. So for some of you, it may be soul contract. For some of you, it's definitely a work contract. So we definitely get that energy coming through. There is forward movement here, but at the moment, you're feeling very bound with where you are. Energy here is the universe saying, this is what you wanted. We've brought it to you. This is what you've asked for. You've manifested this. What are you going to do with it now? Now, I feel like this opportunity here is definitely leading you down a different path. I feel like it's a great opportunity to move in the direction you want to, whether it's for career or love. But there's also an opportunity here that perhaps you have to let go of a lot of things to do that. And I'm not really sure you want to do that at this time. So there's a definite choice here. Now for some of you, this may be a choice of whether to take up this contract and take a chance, or whether to take this offer of marriage, commitment, or whatever and take a chance with it. But what comes across really strongly here is the fear of not getting it right, the fear of taking something and then finding out that it isn't quite, or it doesn't turn out. Your fear that it may not turn out the way you want it to, which is, you know, you can't not do something because of fear. The idea is you decide not to do something because it's not what you want to do, not because of fear. And look at this is all fear here. So the universe is saying here with the Six of Pentacles is that you've created this with the universe. So this is about you getting back what you've been putting in. So it's the job you deserve. It's the love you deserve. It's everything that you've done is being rewarded here and handed over to you. But again, it's sort of that energy, maybe ego energy too, because it's taking you into this energy of overthinking it, of getting really sort of down and dirty with the old stuff like you used to. This is not working for you anymore. This energy is old energy. It doesn't work for you anymore. So it's about you taking up the offer here. It's about you taking action on the offer, because the King of Swords is here. So there is a decision that will be made regardless of which direction you go in, which will take you further on your path. So I feel like whether this is love or career, it's like you are, that came out by itself by the way, it's sort of saying to you, you wanted the advancement, you wanted to be recognized, you wanted to have these things, and now you're fearful of taking them because you don't want to get hurt again, or you might get it wrong, or you know, whatever. But that's old energy now. You've got past that energy. It doesn't serve you anymore. This is the energy of fear and not taking chances. Doesn't serve you anymore. You're in a new energy now. You've done the work. Jump at the opportunity. All right, 102. Okay, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens of the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. So it's really important here. Do not look for guidance outside of you, because you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. So I feel like here you're being told that this was your birthright. This was the direction you were meant to go in, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, a career, a new opportunity, a new business. This is being offered to you from the universe because you've reached a place in your life where you are ready to do something that is worthy. Worthy for you and your goals, but also a worthy cause for the planet. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.